Hi, all. Here's a worship preview for November 16th, 2025. Last week, we heard the prophet Haggai, we heard God speak through the prophet about discouragement. And we heard God's response to that discouragement, but we also really empathized with the discouragement of the people who came back to Jerusalem after exile and saw their city ransacked and their temple destroyed. But this week, we're going to hear God speak through the prophet Isaiah. And this is one of the most encouraging passages of Scripture, I think, in the Old or the New Testament. And I think it might be somewhat familiar to you. It says towards the end of this beautiful passage, "Nation shall not lift up sword against nation." And it gives this beautiful image of the world that God right now is creating. God is speaking in the present tense, not saying like way sometime in the future, but right now, this world is coming to be. In preparation for worship this coming Sunday, I want to invite you to read Isaiah 65. It's verses 17 through 25. And as you read this passage, imagine what it sounds like to hear these words at different points in your life. Or imagine hearing these words proclaimed in churches or by individuals all over our globe right now. What would it mean to people in Ukraine to hear these words? What would it mean for the people of Sudan to hear these words? If these words were read out loud in Gaza, what would they sound like? Or in our cities, or in our homes? Put yourself in different places and hear these words out loud and imagine how they might have different resonance. And then we'll come together on Sunday here in our church home and reflect on them together. Friends, our heat is back on and operational, so we will be warm and toasty on Sunday. And this Sunday is also our Stewardship Sunday. And we would love to proclaim great and encouraging words about next year here at Westminster and proclaim that we are fully funded for our program in the coming year. So if you can, go ahead and pledge online prior to Sunday, or you are welcome to come on Sunday and make your pledge in real time. We'll have pledge cards available on in the sanctuary, but you can also just make the pledge online on Sunday. We have a QR code that you can scan, and then towards the end of the service, we're going to pray over all those pledges, all those intentions to support our work as a community together, and we'll ask for God's blessing on that work. Because we do trust and indeed proclaim that God is making something happen right now, even now at Westminster. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday and celebrating that together. We'll see you soon.